Hello and welcome to SOS News on the 27th of March 2014 at 12 am. We are Clayona and Laura. On SOS today we'll take a look at our top story, how a post on Facebook lost a family $5,000, the story of a teenager who found herself in court after sharing photos online, furthermore why cyberbullying has doubled in the past 2 years, and how online gaming can ruin lives.
A teenager in England has got herself into trouble with the police after spreading naked pictures of her boyfriend's ex, Jessica Logan, on Facebook. She found pictures of the girl on her boyfriend's phone and posted them online. The girl was convicted in court of child pornography offences because the photos were of a girl who were under 18 years old. Jessica committed suicide after these photos were sent around. Jessica was cruelly harassed for months by the other girls at her school. Jessica's grades dropped. She started skipping school, and when she did go to school, she would hide in the bathroom. Her mother found her hanging in the closet with her mobile phone on the floor nearby. Cases of cyberbullying have risen by over 100% from 2013 to 2014. The main reason for this is because most teens now use a smartphone. 70% of teens report seeing it online and agree that it is a serious problem. However, only 1 in 10 victims will inform a parent or trusted adult of their abuse. Advice teams have said that this behaviour needs to change to tackle cyberbullying.
Alarm bells went off for one mother in the UK when she realized her son was hiding his gaming from her and finding any time possible to be away from social life to escape to a virtual one. Her 17-year-old son spent every minute online gaming, and even during school time he made excuses to go home and play on his computer. He became more and more familiar with his online role and eventually couldn't interact with real-life people or manage his everyday life. In the end, he came to his mother and confessed his addiction. With the help of his family, he could finally recover from his 3-year-long addiction. And now we come to our top story presented by Piotr.
So, thank you, Laura. We've got here with us today two very interesting guests, Dana Snay and her father, who had some bad experiences with careless sharing information on Facebook. Mr. Snay had won a payout when he sued the school that he had previously worked at as the principal, but they lost all the money they had won. Hello, Dana. Hello, Mr. Snay. So, could you give me some more detail on the case that took place at your school?
Well, I used to work there, and I got fired without any good reason, so I decided to sue the school management board, and eventually I won £50,000. Only thing I had to do was signing the confidentiality agreement, so the case wouldn't become public. But of course, Dana ruined everything.
Dana, would you care to tell us what happened exactly?
I didn't do anything wrong. I just posted on Facebook so all of my friends could see it. I'm rich and don't have to pay for my trip to Europe on my own.
So you still can't see that because of your foolish behavior, you lost every penny of money that we should have gotten? You broke the agreement assuring that the case wouldn't become public.
So, as we see now, we've got an example of what might happen when you behave carelessly online. Even though that this case is quite unusual, you should always remember that putting anything online might have a great impact on your and your family life. Thank you, and now back to the studio.
Thanks, Piotr. And finally, a good news story about a group of young people from many different countries who work together in a project to tackle the issue of cyberbullying and online safety.
Hello, I'm Abdul. I'm in Viborg, Denmark. There are young people from 5 countries working on a week-long project. The objective is to highlight the dangers and the problems that young people can encounter with their online. They want to provide information on how to share online safely. In fact, that's what we call the project SOS online safely. They're using a range of media to get their message, across including dance, brochures, and song, as well as video presentations. They also plan to have flash mob event in the center of Viborg. Let's wish them well.